Hey, you're watching Marvin's Room. I'm your host, Marvin Reigns, here at K-Boo 90.7 FM. Tonight's guest, we got Angelia Victoria, Portland native, model, actress, singer, and they got a really lit personality. Let's check it.
My name's Angelia Victoria. I'm a Portland model, and I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Besides the modeling, tell the people a little bit more about you, what you do out here in Portland.
Well, one of the things that I'm currently working on is I teach a dance class at East Community Center for the youth.
Okay.
It's a pretty wide range of ages, but a couple of them are like 3, 4. So I have just a bunch of different students come in and they learn either intermediate or like easy. It's all different kinds of dances, all different kinds of levels. So.
What's the age group?
It ranges. Like I said, it just depends on what kind of kids I get in there.
Yeah.
I try to make sure that whatever dance I'm doing for the week incorporates all the kids that come. Like I said, sometimes I'll get some 3 and 4 year olds. So I just try to make sure.
Probably like 3.
Yeah, probably the youngest. But if your kid loves to dance, I accept kids.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. If they want to find out more about that, how can they find out about that?
We do have our schedule for which days we have dance up on the East Portland Community Center page. It's the Teen Force of Hip Hop.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you guys just check it out, we can get you all signed in through ActiveNet and get you in the class.
Okay. What else you got going? I know you're doing more than just that.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot. I currently work with Dozen Entertainment, which they take care of all my modeling right now that I'm doing. But I also I'm trying to branch out into doing some acting, into doing some commercials.
That's kind of my field.
Yeah, it feels exciting. We're trying to go international right now, which is a big move. But
that's nice.
We're taking it all in stride.
How long you been a part of, what is it?
Dozen Entertainment.
Dozen Entertainment.
They've been in production for a long time online, but they're actually trying to work on doing their hard copy of the magazine. I can't tell you when because I don't want to push it out there and have my manager be mad at me, but very soon. Very soon.
Okay.
But yeah, Dozen Entertainment, they work with music, they work with models, they work with anything in the entertainment area, and they also work with the Mercedes-Benz of Portland.
Oh, okay.
They do
friends up there.
Yeah, they do the fashion shows with them and whatnot. So.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
Portland
did
Fashion and Style Awards.
Yeah.
So they're pretty big, but I've been with them only 2 or 3 years now, signed under them. So I'm pretty new.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So tell the people a little bit more about you. What else you do? You do the modeling. You're doing
everything. It feels like I'm doing everything. It feels like I get pulled in every direction constantly. But I think the main thing that I like is I like to stay busy no matter what it is I'm doing, whether it's modeling, whether it's teaching the dance class.
Yeah.
Dozen keeps me pretty busy when it comes to other stuff that even if it's not in the modeling industry.
What type of stuff?
We like to stay connected in, like I said, in everything entertainment. So if there's an event where somebody is maybe selling arts or we like to go to the markets, and we really just kind of like to get an idea of what's really going on in the scene here in Portland. There's a couple of murals that I've seen. We like to reach out to the person who draws the murals to see if it's okay that we shoot their piece because we want everything and everybody that we work with to be incorporated in what we do. So right now I'm focusing on shooting and trying to build my portfolio. Because like I said, we are trying to go international. I've had my passport ready to go for like a year.
Right.
So I've just been pushing my manager. I'm like, hey, when are we going? Hey, when are we going? Hey,
where are you trying to go?
Honestly, anywhere. We do have some connects in Germany. I won't say
that's nice.
I'm planning on going to Germany, but we do have some pretty good connects in Germany that we're trying to branch out and work with. And I feel like we might have some people out in Korea, possibly. I don't
say that again.
Korea. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to just make it seem all big and extravagant, but we are trying to branch out. So those are 2 of the places that we're kind of looking at, even if not soon, very
Korea's
soon.
a nice market.
Oh yeah, for
K-pop,
sure.
K-pop, that Korean music.
It'll get you. It'll get you.
Definitely.
I have a friend who she's actually a makeup artist too. She's wonderful. I want to say she's 16. Hannah, please don't kill me if you're not 16.
Hannah,
Oh,
don't do it.
still.
Please
I think
don't
she.
do it, Hannah.
No, it's like 16 or 17, but
Yeah.
she's amazing in her work. She goes. I see. She travels Japan and Korea and China, and she also plays the violin and all this stuff. She's just magical, but she's part of our team also. So having all
Okay.
these people that are gifted and talented in different areas,
Yeah.
it definitely helps us all to create a bigger, a bigger family, sort of, and a bigger.
So
Bigger
how many
standpoint.
people is a part of the team?
There's lots. Even if I haven't met them yet, I mean,
Okay.
any event I go to, even if we've been to tattoo expos, we've been to car shows, we've been to
Yeah.
pretty much anything that is entertaining to people, we go to. It could be a play, it could be, even if I'm not there, we are always with each other in spirit. So, like I said, anywhere that anybody in our team is a part of anything,
Yeah.
it's a blessing.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what's up. Let's touch base on so the music. What do you do in music exactly?
I rap and I do R&B.
Okay.
I actually just performed at Bar 15 last Sunday for Epic Sundays.
Okay.
Yeah, I work with the Aviators. Actually, I work with Champagne.
Okay, he was on there.
Yeah, he's been helping me with my music.
Can you spit a hot 16? Go.
No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not a freestyle rapper, but I write some pretty good music. So
Okay,
I got to
okay.
perform last. It was actually my first time performing that song too,
Yeah.
which was a pretty big feat for me. But yeah, R&B and rap,
Yeah.
and I'm actually hoping to work with a couple of different female artists here in Portland and just really get the music going.
So when people come to like a show of yours, what would you say they can expect from the show?
Fun.
Okay.
I feel like so many people are so set on being sexy or cool or
Yeah.
this image of, oh, well, I need to be like SZA, or I need to be like Rihanna, or I need to steal a show like Bey. And
Yeah.
honestly, I think any way that you are doing something you love, whether or not people are cheering loudly or, whatever they're doing, even if they're just standing there taking it in,
Yeah.
that's beauty in itself. That's magic in itself.
Okay.
So, yeah, to me,
I feel that.
if you are there and you're having fun, that's what I wanted. That's the type of show you'll get.
Okay. So have you heard about this new beef between Drake and Pusha? You heard that? You heard about that?
Oh, God. I mean, do I have a Twitter?
Right? It's kind of popping right now. Who you
Man.
riding with?
I'm not riding with anybody. I feel like, honestly, like I said, I feel like there's such this image in music especially
You have
in
to be.
entertainment, to be cool or to be, or to beef. And I was actually just speaking with a couple people earlier today about it. We were kind of contemplating about whether or not they had these lyrics for these songs kind of already written out. Like, I know
Right.
some of the lines are fresh,
Yeah.
but in this industry, I feel like you have to be ready to be attacked by any and everybody, friend or foe.
Yep.
So people are constantly waiting to be attacked
Yeah.
by somebody who's a friend. Like, you can kind of see it all the time. They're like, yeah, that's my homie. What?
Right.
At the end of the day, you don't know who has a secret diss track somewhere that they're working on, or even in good fun, or even in games, like somebody accidentally spits that bar while they're out with
Right.
the producer, and all of a sudden this turns into this, turns into, oh, well, he was talking about
They said
you in this way.
KRS. He had like a diss track in about everybody.
Right, and
Like,
it's just all about when are you going to use it? When are you
Exactly.
prepared? At what point are you prepared to use it? And that's what you see so much in this music industry is friends turn into foes so easily.
Yeah.
It's almost as if they were already foes. They were just waiting for the right moment to show it.
It is sneaky.
So,
yeah.
in terms of Pusha T and Drake, all I have to say is the feuds haven't stopped yet, and they won't stop. Not just with these rappers, not just with these musicians, but with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Totally.
whether it's their feud or somebody else's feud or the next feud or whoever's, Cardi B's feud, Nicki's, Beyonce, everybody's gonna have a feud. And
Right.
as long as we're talking about it,
I'm all
they're
about
gonna keep
supporting
feuding.
it. I'm all about supporting it. It's like this is the best time for music, and I feel like it's a good, healthy competition. Sometimes you just be like, man, I want to see this dude go against this dude, and I want to see who's gonna win. That's how I feel about it.
well, if they're always going, it's not really a win. The way I see it, if you're doing it for the sake of the good music or for the game, then you're always winning
I mean,
because your music is out there. That's why to me they're both winning. We're talking
Drake
about both
versus
of them.
me?
We're listening to both of them.
That was good beef. But I'm gonna play this Doopy freestyle. This is which was aimed at Pusha T, and then I'm gonna play the Pusha T. Enjoy, y'all. Yeah, that was the Pusha T and the Drake right there. You guys decide who you guys feeling. The last one was Pusha. But yeah, I'm back in the building with Angelia. So for 2018, what else you got going on?
I'm actually trying to go back to school and finish my my psych major.
Hey, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, just been trying to juggle work and the modeling and trying to renew my contract to make sure that I can do the youth dance class for another year. And then gonna go back to school in fall, so gonna be trying to juggle that amongst everything else, which is gonna be exciting.
How big is the youth to you? Just to like be a part of that.
It's actually really important. I think back when I was like 6 or 7, I had made up my mind that I really wanted to work with kids, and the place I was at in my life at that point, I really wanted to either work as an advocate or a lawyer or a caseworker of some sort with youth that were put into the foster care system.
Yeah.
And then gradually, as I went on more and more, I realized that even though I still loved kids, I really didn't want to work on the whole law side of it all, the caseworking and the advocating.
That wasn't for you?
It wasn't. I honestly just felt I wanted to learn more about how their minds worked. That's when I realized I really just wanted to kind of go into psychology.
Okay.
And I wanted to work with kids who, I guess they're a little bit more troubled. Not necessarily just kids who, their parents are going through a breakup, but kids who were going through the foster care system or going through just unsafe situations at home where they didn't feel like they had anybody to talk to.
Got you. Okay.
I didn't want it to be so much something where your parents made you come. I wanted to be something where the kids would actually want to come and talk and get it off their chests and out of their system.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty tough to do as a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. So, besides the school, what made you want to go back to school? That's a pretty tough transition sometimes.
Well, I never wanted to stop going to school. Sometimes life just happens, but I think the main thing that made me want to go back to school was honestly just kind of sort of the modeling, taking these steps in my life where I was like, okay, well, at what point do you want to know exactly what you want to do with yourself, and at what point do you want to do it?
Okay.
And I told myself I didn't want to be, and this isn't for everybody, but I don't want to be in my 30s still trying to juggle school and juggle, work and juggle all these things in my life. I wanted to finish school before 30 and have my career. And even though modeling has always been something that I'm passionate about, I wanted to make sure that even if the modeling didn't work, I would still have my master's degree in psych.
Okay.
That was my main thing. And I didn't want to be going into my 40s dreading I have to go back to school. I have to go back to school. I was like, you know what? I'm still in my 20s. I'm still young.
Get it.
And just because there's younger people than me that have graduated and out of college and they're starting families and they have these homes, I'm like, well, I'm going at my own rate. And as long as I'm doing me and I'm doing well to myself, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
So I got my financial aid. They'll actually be paying for my school next year because I was paying out of pocket last year. That's why it was so hard for me to stay in.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll be paying for my school, and hopefully, once I get my GPA back up, I petitioned to get back into PSU. So hopefully, I'll be able to go back to PSU and finish it out.
Okay, get it.
Yeah.
What's some advice you can give to someone who's coming up and they're trying to do what you do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and go to school?
Honestly, I would say don't be discouraged when you feel like you're progressing very slowly in each of the things that you're doing. Because I feel like we get so set on a person that, they stayed in school for this and they graduated and then now they're in this field career and now they're just doing so amazing and they're living their life. If you are somebody like me and you have all these things in front of you, it is okay to fill them up slowly. So if the way I see it, if you saw a person that was headed one direction in their life, obviously they only had one thing in front of them to fulfill. Okay. You know, that was their one glass, and they worked their life to fill it up. Now, if you're somebody like me, who you have a bunch of glasses in front of you, if you fill one up at once, you'll never fill the rest up. You'll never get to fill them up even slightly. So I'm the type of person, I guess, I like no matter how many jars I have in front of me filling up, as long as I fill them up, that's all that matters.
So
that's
thirsty, my friends, and have a full cup. Hey.
No, not necessarily.
No, I'm playing, just messing around. I can dig that. You know what I'm saying? You definitely can't help people if you have a half empty like cup.
No, yes you can.
I mean, you can, but
that's not what I meant at all. Because at the end of the day, a cup is always going to be full, even if it's full of air. It's always full of something. So what you fill it up with is what I'm saying. Like, take your time with that. People are so quick. This is water. Oh, this is a water cup in front of me. Fill it up with the water. My water's full. What happens when your water is full?
Okay.
Then people search for other things to try to get to fill up. If you have an array of things that you're ready and willing to fill up in your life.
Yeah.
Let's say one is journey or adventure. People are so caught up in filling up the water, they forget about the adventure. Then they're like, well, now that my water's full, now I can think about adventure. And it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't ever feel like you have to focus on one thing. If your cup of adventure isn't full and you want to stop filling up your water to fill your adventure, then let it be that.
Okay, I can do that. I really don't want to say it again because I feel like I'm going to do it again even though I know it. You know, I'm just one of those people.
Try it.
You really want... Oh, why are you going to do this to me?
Try it again.
Angelia.
You did it!
Oh my God! Hey, okay.
Angelia.
Okay.
Angelia.
Angelia.
It's actually a song by Richard Marx.
Ooh.
I know a couple of you feel me out there. My mom loved it. She named
We
me
got
after
to
it.
play that eventually tonight.
I don't know if you'd want to, but yeah, we can play some 80s rock.
Oh, yeah, why not? Do you listen to it occasionally?
Yeah, it's my favorite song.
Don't lie to me.
I sing my name all the time, all day, every day.
Yeah.
It's in my... Really?
Does it go like that?
It's a little bit more depressing than that.
Oh.
It's like a... Angelia,
okay.
where you running to now? It's like very sad, sullen.
Oh, okay.
Richard Marx, he's just...
Ooh, okay.
Everybody just cry.
Make you just want to go home and do
Llore.
that.
Canta y no llore.
You speak a little Spanish?
A little bit.
Okay.
I work in cha-cha-cha. I un poquito.
Sí.
If I want to be able to talk to anybody at my job, I have to learn un poquito, okay?
Un poquito. Sí. I feel that. Same. How can the people find you? I mean, you're going to be chilling for the rest of the night, but just so the people know.
Yes. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, you're more than welcome to. My name is _Angelia Victoria. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Angelia Victoria. Or you can also catch me at Twitter at Booking Angelia.
Oh, okay.
Lots and lots.
Yeah.
Marvin's Room.
Come find me.
Right here on K-Boo, 90.7. Keeping it true to PDX, Portland.